Hello, YouTube! This is the Supreme Hoss here, and I have a Challenge Cup battle today against a guy named I Scrubs. I'm sorry. And Challenge Cup battles can be pretty lousy, and this one was. He got a really decent team for a Challenge Cup match, including a Slowbro, a Palkia, and a Volcarona. And I got a team full of not fully evolved and NU Pokemon, which was really annoying. I even ended up getting Geodude and Graveler on my team, which was sort of funny. But as it turns out, Graveler is pretty awesome. So we'll just have to see what happens right after the break. No, just kidding. I'll just start it now. Never mind. Okay, so he leads off with Tangela, and I lead off with Plusle. And keep in mind that you have no idea what any of your Pokemon do during a Challenge Cup battle. I mean, you have absolutely no idea. So my Plusle has like nothing, basically. It has Endure and Dynamic Punch, and then two other moves that like do nothing at all. So I'm trying to Dynamic Punch this Tangela to get confusion on it, and I finally do, which is good. But Tangela has such high defense. It's just ridiculous. So I go out into Sharpedo, and I'm going to try to substitute and hope that he gets hurt in his confusion or something like that. And he uses confusion on me, which is weird, because I'm dark type, so I don't really know what he did there and why he did it. But now his confusion ends, and he's going to break my sub with Ancient Power. And I was hoping this was a Speed Boost Sharpedo, because then it could actually be pretty useful. This was my only Pokemon, I think, that wasn't NU. But it wasn't even a Speed Boost Sharpedo, it was a Rough Skin one, so that turned out to be useless too. I go out into my Munchlax, because I realized Sharpedo can't do anything at all to Tangela. And Munchlax gets confused off of the confusion from Tangela. So a lot of confusion here. And Munchlax gets hurt like 3 times in a row, I think, with confusion and dies, which is kind of sad because it did absolutely nothing. So I go on to Drillbur, and this is actually pretty decent too, because this somehow has Sandstorm and Sword Stance on it, which is pretty funny. And is it Sand Throw that makes it faster? I think that's what it is. Sand Throw ability. So that's pretty lucky. This was one of my only like really good Pokemon on this team, even though it's not fully evolved. So actually it might be on you, I really don't know. I'm gonna go for a Sandstorm and a Sword Stance and then cut the Tangle up because I'm an emo Drillbur. And the second cut will finish Tangle off, and it lived the first one with like 1% after Sandstorm damage, which was kind of stupid. Now he goes into this Ditto, which is an Imposter Ditto, and see, I don't even know what tier this thing is because Smokeon says it's an NU, but I'm not sure if that means with its normal ability or with Imposter. And I tried using this in an Ubers match, and it said it wasn't allowed. So I don't really know what tier that thing is in. And he's really lucky to get that in a Challenge Cup battle, which is just kind of annoying to me because I got Pokemon like Plusle and Geodude. So I'm going to go into Sharpedo and actually just kill it off with Aqua Jet, which is good. And now Palkia comes in, and I know I'm just going to die because it's an Uber, and it's going to kill me with pretty much no matter what it uses, because Sharpedo has non-existent defenses. And I'm just going to get Aqua Jet on him to do a little bit of damage, and it's a good thing that this Sandstorm's up, because it's getting a little bit of residual damage on the Palkia. So I go to my Geodude and Hidden Power Dragon it. Oh yes, Geodude with Hidden Power Dragon. And it gets a crit, and even after the crit, it only does like 19% of its health and stuff, which is kind of sadness. And so I'm going to do another Hidden Power, and it's doing like nothing at all, basically. And Palkia is about ready to kill me with Brick Break. And Geodude is... Well, why would there ever be Hidden Power on a Geodude? Let's just think. Besides Challenge Cup, when would you ever put Hidden Power on a Geodude? Because Geodude has no special attack, like at all. I'm just saying. Okay, Graveler comes in, and Graveler's a monster. And he takes that Brick Break like a champ, and I'm going to eat him to the face with Rock Blast. Which is awesome, because I got a good move on this Graveler, which is awesome, because that takes out an Uber, and Graveler's amazing. And now he goes into Shellos, and I'm going to Captivate the Shellos, because I'm thinking it'll probably have special attacks, because Shellos just has more special attacks than it does physical attacks, and he goes for a dive, as I switch out into Plusle to take the dive, because I don't really want to get dived on by the Shellos with my Graveler, I think. So he goes for a Swagger, as I miss my Dynamic Punch, so I have really high attack, and if I hit next turn, it would be awesome, but I hurt myself in confusion, and that's kind of sadness. Because I'm just going to hurt myself in confusion and die as Shellos pops up and hits nothing at all. Because I hit myself in confusion twice. But it didn't really matter the second time, because he would have just killed me with dive anyways. And I'm going to go out and do Graveler and Rock Blast this thing, and I get 5 hits on it, which is awesome, because that takes it down to, like, half health, which is pretty awesome. And he's going to go for a swagger and miss. And this next turn I go, and I hit, I think, 3 times, but one of them's a crit, so it's like 4 times, and this Graveler is beasting up right now, as he goes for a dive. And obviously, Rock Blast, while he's underwater, does nothing. And then he dives on me, and I take it a lot better than I thought. I mean, it's a ×4 super effective dive. So, it must be because of the Captivate. I don't know, though, if dive's even physical or special. You should comment on that, because I'm not going to bother looking it up, and it's going to bother me. So, he goes out into, whoa, here, okay, I'm sorry, and he goes on to Slowbro, and I'm expecting to do way more, no, I'm sorry, I'm expecting to do, like, nothing with Rock Blast, because Slowbro has such high defense, but it actually does pretty decent amount, and he, apparently, his only attacking move on me is Stomp. So, he does nothing at all with Stomp, obviously, even after critting me for 7%, woo, and I go Rock Blast, I'm hitting 2 and 3 times, and that's pretty good. Now, if I would have... Wait, never mind. Stomp, Rock Blast, we're kind of just exchanging moves here. And this Grappler, I think, has taken down like 4 of his pokes, which is pretty awesome. And now he goes on to Volcarona, and this is so funny, because Graveler takes down his whole team, basically, because this thing's like ×4 super effective, like, no, ×4 weak to Rock Blast. And even after him having, like, a stacked team, somehow my Graveler destroys all of them. It's kind of funny. And, yeah, stuff like that. Maybe it wasn't stacked because the moves on the team were not very good, but either way, it was just sort of funny. And, yeah, you guys should, if you have a PO account or not, you should get one. Just go to Herpy Derpy's channel, and he has a tutorial on how to download all that stuff, and he'll get you started on it, and it's fun. It is fun. You should go. Any viewers that I have listening to this, please go make a PO account. We should battle each other sometime. It would be awesome. Okay, thank you very much for watching this. Yeah. Oh, yes. The Supreme Haas is out. Peace.